friends, welcome back. It's Taylor. Today we're going to do a TBR jar for the second half of June, and yes, my puppy Pippa is with me today, so if she wants to say hello, she will. So for the first half of June, I have read 4 books so far. I've read A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I've read Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. And I have read The Princess Bride by William Goldman and Shady Hollow by Juno Black. So far I really liked the books that I've read, and later this month I will go over my June wrap up. But I thought for the second half of June it would be really fun to do a TBR jar. I've seen so many people do it and it just sounds like a lot of fun to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick 4 more books. I think that's realistic to round out to end the month. So 8 books total, I think that's pretty realistic. So we're gonna go ahead and pick book number 4, because actually book number 5, because I will be reading book number 5. Okay, so here goes. Mixed up really good. What am I doing? All right, this is a small one. What will it be? A fantasy. Alrighty, I am going to read Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm really excited to read this. It's a series with 3 books in it, and this is the first one. And it's about a girl named Scarlett, and then she has to kind of rescue her sister because her sister has been kidnapped. And it's set on, I think, an island. I think so. But it's like a game. So everything's a game. So she has to kind of figure out this puzzle of how to rescue her sister. And I'm really excited. It kind of gives me Hunger Game vibes maybe, but with the circus mixed in. So that sounds really fun. Okay, here's book number 6. Got 2 there. A 3-word title. I am going with Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. This is set in outer space, obviously, and I think it's science fiction. Other than that, I am not really sure about this book. I have just heard good things about it, so I would like to try it. I think he is the sole survivor of a mission, and he's just trying to survive and get back home. That's really all I know about it, other than what's on the back. So I'm really excited to try it out and see how I like it. I usually don't read science fictions. I love fantasies, but science fictions sometimes I just don't read as often. So I'm excited to try something that I normally don't read. Okay, and here is book number 7. This one is historical fiction. I'm going to go with The Bridge to Belle Island by Julie Klassen. This is a Christian historical fiction featuring romance and a murder mystery. So it's about this man named Benjamin, and he's investigating a murder, and he falls in love with the main suspect. Her name is Isabel, and someone else dies while he is on the island, and they have a romance, obviously. So it's just kind of a simple murder. So it's just basically a romantic historical fiction with a murder mystery. I will give you more information once I read it at the end of June and tell you how I liked it. And last but not least, we have book number 8. A novella. Okay, I don't read many novellas. That'll be fun. Alrighty. I am choosing Morrigan by Mary E. Pearson. This takes place in the Remnant universe. Thank you, baby. Takes place in the Remnant universe, and I believe it takes place before Kiss of Deception, if I'm not mistaken. So it's meant to be read before you start Kiss of Deception. I actually haven't read any of her Remnant series. They are on my TBR list for certain. So I'm excited to try this one out. The cover looks so cool. Very cool. I picked this one up at the library. Before borders were drawn, before treaties were signed, before wars were waged anew, before the great kingdoms of the remnant were even born, when the world of old was only a hazy slate of memory told in story and legend, a girl and her family fought to survive. And that girl's name is Morgan. Discover the origin story of the remnant universe, penned by New York Times bestselling master storyteller Mary E. Pearson in this special collector's edition with lavish illustrations, a romance for the ages, and a magic that stirs the heart. Okay, I'm very excited for this one. And again, I will give you detail about that book at the end of June for my June wrap up. All right, I'm super excited to try to do the TBR jar again for July, and it was just fun picking something, especially if you're like in a reading slump and you don't really know what to pick. Just let the jar pick for you. And sometimes it picks stuff that you had on your list for a while. I had Caraval on my list for a while, so I'm excited to try that one. I'm really excited to dive into these books, and then don't forget to look out for my video at the end of June so I can give you a June wrap up of how I liked the books, what I rated them, etc., etc. And then I'm going to do this TBR jar again for July because it was a lot of fun. So yes, I'm excited. And thank you, Pippa, for being in the video today. All right, do not forget to like and subscribe if you liked and enjoyed this content, and we will see you later. Bye. Bye.